Before we start the timer, important caveat. I was in the first pre-order for this palette. I ordered it sight unseen while it was still a mystery palette. I figured I can trust their formulas and palette format to remain the same. Seems like a pretty safe bet. It was unfortunately not a safe bet. My feelings about all of that don't belong in this review, but I can't pretend like they don't impact it. So take everything that I'm about to say here with a grain of salt. With all of that said, let's review the Unearthly Cosmetics Shadowsculpt Ghoul Garden palette in a minute or less. Let's get one of these big elephants out of the room first. One of these things is not like the other. I don't intrinsically have beef with a smaller pan size, but Unearthly had this whole system going and now it's disrupted, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a real bummer. The mattes in this palette are mostly great. They are opaque in one layer, which is new for Unearthly, and they blend and layer with no issues whatsoever. The yellows in particular being opaque was pretty impressive, but the light blue is so sheer, it's basically nothing. It's just a weird dud. Here's the second big elephant. The shimmers are all objectively beautiful. However, 4 out of 6 are highly squishy and all of those creased in under an hour. Effectively, I can't wear a third of this palette and 2/3 of the shimmers, and that really sucks. I do love this color story. It gives Natasha Denona gold, but make it actually interesting. I could do without flesh cap though. Fortunately, the pans are magnetic and labeled on the back, so if I happen to have pans that are this size, I can switch it out for something I like better. Overall, if squishy shimmers and a pan size change don't bother you, I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't like this palette. For me, I can roll with moving to a new pan size even if I don't like it, but what I can't deal with is spending $70+ on a palette and over half of the shimmers being unwearable on me. And it's a real bummer that I will probably have to count myself out of Unearthly's future palette releases because that risk is now in the mix. I hope this information was helpful for you, even though it was really depressing for me, and I will see you out there on the internet. Bye. Why did I choose the phrase squishy shimmers as like the thing to describe these motherfuckers? Because it's so hard to say. Life with a lisp is hard, my guys.